Now, still in the mood of celebration, our own Babajide Kolade-Otitoju continues to attract recognition from far and near. This time, it's from Aguleri, Anambra East local government area of Anambra State. His Royal Majesty, Dr. Eze Chukwuma Eri Eziora, the 34th, bestowed the Chieftaincy title of Okwulora on Babajide, the royal father of Eri Kingdom, the oldest throne in Igbo land, which is believed to be the progenitor of the Igbo race. The title is in recognition of Babajide's contributions to national development and his habit of speaking truth to power. Okwulora means mouthpiece of the people. Let's share the highlights with you.
Okwulora. Even the cheta tabukini Okwulora. Okwulora ni Eri Kingdom. Check and night with Heligaka. Ambassador Chukwuemeka Chukwubikamokorafo.
I feel extremely delighted. I've received so many honors in my life. I've received so many awards in my life, but nothing compares to this. To sit down in Lagos and be told that one of the most significant traditional rulers in our country wants to honor you with a title, something that I wasn't expecting. Not from my own part of the country. In fact, I feel really special, I feel really honored, and I feel highly indebted to Eze Chukwuemeka for deeming me worthy of receiving this honor today. It just shows that our country has potential to become even more united. If a traditional ruler in the southeast can look at what I've been doing and consider me among the very few that were honored today, I am really, really grateful to God for making this happen to me. It's clear what I have to do to retain the love that Nigerians have for me, and that is to not change. I am not prepared to change. There must have been some qualities that they saw in me before deeming me worthy of being honored in this way. Now I have to continue doing those things, even on a bigger scale. That's what it means. And my commitment to our country will remain unflinching. I will continue to work for the peace, progress, and unity of our country. Because when we are united as a people, the sky really is the target for us. It's not the limit. So this will spur me to continue to give my best to the Nigerian people, to continue to use the platform that it has pleased God to give me to speak truth to power, and by that help to make change happen. Change that will be beneficial to the poorest of the poor in our country. I will continue to work hard to make that change happen in our lifetime. People must stay true to their dreams. Whatever it is that you want to achieve in life, hard work and not luck will take you there. People must imbibe the spirit of hard work and perseverance, and people must make peace with not just their neighbors, but with everyone. With peace, we can get to any level that we want to get to as a country. When we are disunited, then it becomes difficult for us to make progress as a nation.
Sikian, you want to break this down to us?
Yes.
The chieftaincy title is Okwulora.
Yes.
That's the mouthpiece of the people.
Yes. First and foremost, I need to congratulate my brother on the chieftaincy title and welcoming him to the club. You remember about 2 years ago, I did mine.
Yes,
and,
you have.
But it speaks volume of his personality, because some people buy some of these things. They buy these chieftaincy titles and the rest of them.
They pay
And
heavily
they
for it.
pay heavily for it. I know my brother Jide doesn't have a paka, shishi, get. So, but what goes for him is integrity. And what's also got me interested is that king. He's one of the most revered king in Igbo land. In fact, in as much as I'm not a full student of history, but I know that Nri is what Ilefe, to some extent, is to the Yorubas. That is where people believe that Igbo civilization started. Then the Okwulora is one that speaks for the people. So, well situated. Whenever I see me, before when we used to greet, I used to give him two. I give him 2 hands. Now,
full compliment.
No, I'll give him
the chief.
Full compliment, 3. Wherever
red
I take now, a red card chief. And that also brings me that anything within that community, that if anything is happening, he will be involved. Do you understand? Yes, because he has become, what it means is that what they have given him is an ambassador. It's like giving him a passport of that place. It's like you going to US, you go to, I say they give you a key to a county in the US, and what they have given him is a cancer. And he has been taking. What I wouldn't know whether Madam will allow him to take an extra this thing for so that we can compliment. We have something for you whenever you are ready. I hope Madam is not watching.
This is across the Niger now.
Yes.
And I remember in your homeland, you are part of the Omawa Tata. And this is another one. This is Okwulora. How do you feel to go across the Niger to be recognized from our southeastern brothers?
Honestly, it was a shock to me when they sent a letter through the Abuja office that I was going to be honored with this traditional title. Femi Akonde received that letter and sent it by courier to Lagos. I didn't want to go. I actually took the decision to go 3 days to the event. And our correspondent in one of the southeast states was telling me, don't turn this thing down. If you turn this thing down, it will be very, very bad. For these people to have singled you out, they didn't ask you to bring money, they said they were going to honor you. The best you can do for them is to be physically present. So I said, okay, what do we do? What are the things that I'll put on? Very familiar with the culture of the East, he told me what was needed. So I sent my tailor, sent my what's it called, vital statistics, or what's it called, to enable them get me this Isiagu. So they got it for me, and I was ready. And I was surprised as I stepped into the area. Even before putting on, I had to put on the Isiagu inside the palace of the king. They had already begun the event. So before I put it on, as I stepped into the arena, people were saying, Babajide, journalist Hangout.
So I wanted to ask you, was it our penetration, as in the followership of our program?
Of course, it's that's how they knew me now. Yeah. The things that I do on the program, the things that I say. The extent of the popularity of this program cannot be described. In the remotest parts of our country, if I walk around, people recognize me. in the smallest villages in the far north. So you ask, what's going on? How did these people even get to know me? You know, that should tell you the extent of the popularity of the program. And for especially elderly people, they watch this program even more than young people. They want to know what's going on in the country, and they appreciate the fact that we speak the truth to power. Some may hate us for it, but it really doesn't matter. As long as we stay true to what endears people to us, we are doing fine as far as I'm concerned. So that was how I got the honor, and I'm really indebted to Eze Chukwuemeka for deeming me worthy of this honor when he didn't know me from Adam. Never met them. And never, so it's
because
just,
as Sikian said earlier, this is, you know, for people to get this kind of recognition in Nigeria, it's now heavily monetized.
Yes.
now you see this. Let me tell you about this that kingdom. All the majority, an overwhelming majority of the chiefs of that town are from other parts of the southeast, because it's seen as the place where the Igbos first settled when they came in from Egypt. Based on oral tradition, they came from Egypt. That was where they settled. So that throne is the oldest throne in the whole of the southeast. And the cabinet of the traditional ruler is made up of people from all over the southeast. Only very few, very, very few, are actually from his own kingdom. So that's to tell you. And when you get there, you enter his palace, you see the Oni of Ife goes there regularly. This current Oni, to commune with this king. In fact, in his palace, you see giant pictures of the Oni and him. You know, because at the end of the day, we are one people, and we should not do anything that will divide us as a nation. We are one people. For someone to be so far away from the southeast and be considered for a traditional title, I mean, it's really surreal. It's really special, and I feel really, really grateful to God, and this is meant to spur me to continue to give my best, and I'll continue to give my best.
Sikian,
Yeah.
for community.
Yes, I can only say that no. I've already started taking him to enjoy, as you know, the other one I said now. That is, we'll discuss that. We started with some weeks back or months back. I started introducing him to Okwulora. I was the one that took him.
Yes.
We went to Okwulora. We enjoyed ourselves, and which is where we started. When you need to go and get Okwulora.
Yes, no.
You know,
Yes.
you remember with me. In fact, there are certain species that we saw that day we have never seen before. That we, some people
Hope
say
this tutorial will not end
eating
by
eating
giving him
crocodile
another
meat.
Now I'm talking
Crocodile
crocodile
meat.
meat live. Yes, at the place. So it's a southeast. Is a good PR for us, because if you know what has been happening in the past few months, past few years, most people believe that the southeast is a no-go.
Yes.
It's a no-go area. That our
they
unity
pick-
have
they
been
pick dead
threatened.
bodies on the
That they
roads.
pick dead bodies on the roads, and we tell people that is not what's happening. I just came back from Owerri about a week ago when I went for the police conference. The Nigerian Guild of
They're there right now.
They're there now.
now. It's happening in Owerri, and a lot of things. So we need this kind of PR for us to be able to establish that what most people think about the South. I know somebody that the daughter was posted to the Southeast for youth service this month. And she refused her daughter from going. And I said, why? He said, the story I've been hearing about the South is that once you go there, they will kill you. I said, it's not the truth. So we thank Jide for what, and you know that Jide is not a tribalized person. The only thing remaining now, start teaching me Igbo. He speak Hausa like an Hausa man. We went for a program of one of the military talk. They hijacked Jide from where we were sitting. Some women hijacked. I don't want to.
Army
officer's wife. They say no.
You must sit with
He
us.
will not sit with us. They hijacked him. I said, Madam, what? He said, no, Oga, sit down there. Their husbands were there, even coming to come and meet and greet him. It was a lovely. So once again, congratulations, my brother.
Congratulations to our own Otitoju. That now Chief Babajide Kolade-Otitoju. Remember to always
add it to my. I'm grateful to all the chiefs, the princes of Eri Kingdom who made it happen. Prince Ekwo. I didn't have a place to do any form of reception because that's usually what happens.
Yes.
But he threw the gates of his house open, and we were served excellent Igbo food. Can't forget, you know. So I'm grateful to all of them, and the man they call Akaize, Prof, all of them played a big part.
Congratulations.
Okwulora won.
Yes.
Congratulations.